3 close friends.
Clay and Kimberly were like my home away from home.
2 spots in the finale. I felt horribly, and I thought, this is it. This is the week that I'm gonna get cut. 1 American Idol showdown.
There was so much hype around this show. It's scary.
This is the contestants' last chance to convince America they deserve a shot at the title. And if the stakes weren't high enough, the singers must dazzle the audience with songs chosen by the judges.
Anyone who had a heart would too be in his songs and love me too.
I don't know what Randy was thinking.
A season of sacrifice has brought them this far, but one misstep could cost them everything. Perhaps they'll listen now. I had never heard the song with an extra verse in it before, and I didn't know when to come in. This is American Idol Rewind. Clay Aiken. Here's Clay. For my random pick, I selected Vincent. It's probably not necessarily the type of song I would have picked for myself had I had the choice, but it's a very pretty song. It's got a beautiful melody, and I think it'll go over well. So it was originally done by Don McLean about the painter Van Gogh singing Vincent. Yes, start screaming. Here he is, Clay Aiken. Starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and daffodils, catch the breeze and winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. What you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They could not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. And when no hope was left inside, on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night.
Clay Aiken.
Yo, man, you know, it's this is an interesting competition now. I mean, we're down to the wire, as everyone knows, and I don't know, that song to me, just, I don't love that song. The song was kind of boring for me, and I don't think that was your best performance, dude. I think that's probably, that's the weakest one I've seen from you, for me. I don't think you loved it either, though.
Fair enough.
He's reserving the right to say nothing. Clay, you know what? Oh man, this is hard because I think this wasn't your best performance. I think, oh, look, there was a little area there where the lyrics were a little bit forgotten. But you know what?
A little bit.
That happens. Can I tell you something? And that it is the truth. It happens. You let it go. Enough of the entire country is so in love with you. This happens to performers. You picked yourself up and you did it, and you finished the song with dignity.
Thank you very much,
Well, I think you know what I'm going to say. I mean, it was a dreary rendition. You forgot the words. The nerves are obviously kicking in. You're very lucky you got 2 more songs left, because that was terrible.
I bet you come back strong, though, baby.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Clay, you did make that point that you are coming back to sing again, but for the first time, that's been the most difficult critique you've had from these guys.
Yeah.
So what do you do? I mean, seriously, as a performer, what do? You go through something like that. How do you come back later this hour?
You bring it next time.
And also, just to tease, you bring some really interesting wardrobe coming up. There's some Aiken fashion coming. Stick around for that. And a whole lot more. It is American Idol. Lots of music coming up live after the break. We'll be right back.
The week that decides whether I go to the finale, and I felt horribly because of having to change the song at literally the last minute. What happened was, the day of the show, at the dress rehearsal, I sang Vincent, and I sang the short version of Vincent. And Nigel Lithgow, who was the executive producer, was very adamant that I could not sing Vincent if it was going to be that short. And so he insisted I had to add another verse. And I had an hour and a half to learn that new verse. So Nigel, being fair, he said, well, I know it's not fair for us to make you learn this extra verse. So you have to sing everything that you knew from memory. But for that extra verse that you didn't know, we'll put it on the teleprompter. And they did. But I had never heard the song with an extra verse in it before. So when I was live on stage, I missed my entrance. And I had to just sit there until I could figure out another place to come in. The judges, they assumed that I had forgotten the words, but I didn't forget the words. It's just that I didn't know when to come in.
There was a little area there where the lyrics were a little bit forgotten.
And I thought, this is it. This is the week that I'm going to get cut.